Come on, let's go. The police are coming. 1 minute, Droogie.
What? What the? And the police will find him.
They're coming. They did him dirty.
Yep. Well, he deserved
Kind
it.
of deserve it, yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Welcome back again for another movie reaction.
Yep. This is a poll from Sci-Fi, I guess. A Clockwork Orange something.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
That's the title.
1971.
Yes. So
It's a sci-fi.
yes, you voted for this. Our patron
Interesting.
voted for this one, guys.
Yeah.
This is directed by Stanley Kubrick. Do you know him, Marian?
I don't know. It doesn't sound
He's
too
the one
familiar.
who directed the movie The Shining.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
see? I know you'll be
Oh
interested.
boy. Maybe it's that type of sci-fi.
I don't know, like a horror kind of thingy.
Yeah.
No, I am very excited for
We'll
this
see.
one because when I saw his name, I'm like, okay, I've seen his work before, so I'm excited to watch this one, guys. So it'll be our first time to watch one. We have no idea what it's about, only that it is sci-fi because it's in our sci-fi poll. If
Yep.
you wanna be part of our exclusive polls every month, guys, you can join us on our Patreon, of course. So before we jump into the movie, if you're new to our channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below.
Please do. Let's just jump in.
Whoa! Hey!
Wait, this
Scary.
is familiar.
See, it's familiar.
Not like I've seen it, but I've seen this
face.
somewhere. Yeah,
That is creepy.
I know.
What's with the long eyelashes and the stare?
Drinking milk?
We all have milk.
What?
Whoa, this is so creepy. Are those real models?
There was me, that is Alex, and my 3 droogs. And we sat in the Korova Milk Bar trying to make up our razoo dogs what to do with the evening. The Korova Milk Bar sold Milk Plus. This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence.
What?
The heck?
Like a drug?
Uh-oh.
This is them, 4
I guess.
shadows.
One thing I could never stand was to see a filthy, dirty old drunkie howling away at the filthy songs of his fathers. I could never stand to see anyone like that, whatever his age might be.
Are they gonna kill him?
I guess.
Can you spare some cutter, me brothers?
Why?
Oh, it doesn't give a damn.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow, that guy has a chain.
man.
This is a creepy movie.
It's not that type of sci-fi, Joy. What are we
This is
watching?
not sci-fi. We got the wrong movie.
Yeah, maybe.
I added the wrong movie in the poll. What the
heck?
is this? This is for real?
It was around by the derelict casino that we came across Billy Boy and his 4 droogs.
For real? Oi! Are we seeing
What the
this?
heck? Are they playing this? Or this is happening for...
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen. Look! It's still there.
Oh, yeah?
I thought that was them. That was why I got confused with the narration.
Uh-huh.
Let's get it, boys!
Whoa. Man,
Come on.
so reckless. Wreck them. Okay, in this instance, I don't, but still, man. What is
The
this?
police!
Ah, the
Come
police.
on, let's go!
I thought they're killing them.
I think they were about to if the police didn't came. But this guy.
He's the most
We flitted
crazy.
around for a while with other travellers of the night. What we were after now was the old surprise visit, and good for
Surprise
laughs and
visit.
lashings of the old ultra-violent.
What's this ultra-violent?
Yeah.
He kept saying it twice already. Did he really say home there? Uh-huh, see? Or maybe it's someone's house.
Like, look how they enter.
I'll go and see.
No,
Yes?
fancy house.
Careful.
My friend's in the middle of the road, bleeding to death. Can I please use your telephone for an ambulance?
There's a young man here. He says there's been an accident. He wants to use the telephone.
Well, I suppose you better let him in.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's it.
I'm sorry, but we don't usually let strangers in the middle.
Oh, Wow.
Whoa! Man, there's just wrecking havoc, Marianne.
wow. Ouch.
Sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love.
Freaking life.
Just singing in the rain.
The heck?
This is so freaking
Bro,
weird.
what are we watching?
I do not know, Marianne.
They saved that woman from those guys, but now they're doing the very same to these people.
Well, that girl was just lucky she got away, Marianne, from those guys. What is this kind of world?
Where I lived was with my dada and mum in
Dada.
municipal flat block.
He lives with his parents still?
Bro, what?
Like, this building is wrecked. Is it wrecked because of him? Ah, so he takes it all. It's so tiny, those.
Yeah. Bro, this movie, man.
Right? It's so messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bliss, bliss and heaven. Oh, it was gorgeousness and gorgeosity made flesh. Gravity, all nonsense now.
But this is the mind of a psychopath. So hard to decipher this movie.
Is this his mom?
Think so. He said he still lives with his mom and dad.
What do you want?
It's past 8, Alex. You don't want to be late for school, son.
He still goes to school? What's that guy?
I don't know.
Hi, Mr. Deltoid.
Alec, boy, awake at last, yes?
Rather in terrible pain in the head, brother, sir. I think it should be clear by this after lunch.
Oh, certainly by this evening, yeah.
Worst.
Anything wrong, sir?
Wrong? Why should you think of anything being wrong? Have you been doing something you shouldn't, yes?
Just a manner of speech, sir. I've been doing nothing I shouldn't, sir. The Millicents have nothing on me, brother.
Wow.
Cut out this clever talk about Millicent just because the police haven't picked you up lately. A few of a certain Billy Boy's friends were ambulanced off late, yes.
Yes.
Nobody can prove anything about anybody as usual. And I'm warning you, little Alex, being a good friend to you as always, who wants to save you from yourself.
What? Okay.
Wait, don't.
What is that?
That's where that did.
That's why I'm warning you, little Alex, to keep your handsome young proboscis out of the dirt.
You can rely on me, sir.
Yuck.
Oh, you just realized it. That is so disgusting. Ooh, what the movie, man?
I can't seem to find the sense of it.
Not yet.
Nah, yeah, like I don't... Like everything is like a...
Puzzle.
Like when you're so high on drugs and
Yeah.
you'd have a dream.
Pardon me, ladies. Come with Uncle and hear all proper. Hear angel trumpets and devil trombones. You are invited.
Mm-hmm. The music is also so fast.
Yeah.
Not yet. This guy is high on something, Marianne. Oh, see, his friends are already waiting for him because they're gonna do it all over again in the evening.
To what do I owe the extreme pleasure of this surprising visit?
Oh,
What? They visited him?
We got worried.
yeah, maybe they were supposed to meet at that bar.
I had something of a pain in the gulliver, so had to sleep. I was not awakened when I gave orders for wakening.
You sure you're not be happy about in bed?
But this guy, he doesn't really like you.
Meh.
All right, no more picking on Dim, brother.
Uh-oh.
Part of the new way.
No way. They don't like him anymore?
They're turning against him.
So now it was to be Georgie the General, saying what we should do and what not to do.
I see.
Oh.
For now it was lovely music that came to my aid. There was a window open with a stereo on, and I viddied right at once what to do.
Oh.
He's fighting against them?
Yeah, he doesn't like the new way.
Has
It's
a knife.
Whoa, he's gonna cut it. Okay, only the hand. I thought he's gonna kill them.
I had not
Okay.
put into any of Dim's main cables.
Main cables.
Now they knew who was master and leader.
Uh-huh.
Well, Georgie boy, this idea of yours for tonight. Tell us all about it then.
Here,
What's
This health farm.
a woman with lots of cats.
Yeah.
It's owned by this, like, very rich petitzer who lives there with her cats.
Mhm.
Naked.
Who's there? Excuse me, missus, can you please help? There's been a terrible accident.
Don't open that door.
I never open the door to strangers after dark.
Nice. Good job.
Very well, madam.
You're gonna crush it.
Uh-huh.
You're
Let's
gonna
see.
find a way in. Climb up? Oh no.
Hello, Radford Police Station. Look, I'm frightfully sorry to bother you, but something rather odd has just happened. Well, the thing that caught my attention was what he said. The words he used sounded very like what was quoted in the papers this morning,
Ah,
just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you better.
good thing she called the police.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi there. Our brief Govry.
God, what is that thing there?
Yeah. The heck?
Maybe it's a different kind of health farm.
The worst.
Leave that alone, don't touch it! It's a very important work of art. Wretched, slummy bedbug! I'll teach you to break into real people's houses!
Careful.
Man.
I thought he's gonna open the door for his friends, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh! She hit him.
Oh no.
Wow.
Ah, the
The
police.
police.
What are you gonna do now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't think he's gonna go through the door, front door.
Come on, let's go. The police are coming. 1 minute, Doogie.
What?
Uh-huh.
What the? And the police will find
And they're
him.
coming. They did him dirty.
Yep. Well, he
Kinda
deserved it.
deserve it, yeah. How about that old lady? She's fine?
I won't say a single solitary slovo unless I have my lawyer here.
How'd you do that then?
Uh-huh.
Is
Uh-huh.
your lady victim.
Oh.
Look
That's
at
an
that.
assault? That's a police assault? They
Yeah.
could charge him? He's the lawyer?
What?
That is why he said, like, I'll keeping, like, he was mad. As he knows what he's been doing.
Maybe it's not the first time when it saves
I
him.
don't know.
Man.
This is the end of the line for me.
It was all their idea, brothers. They forced me to do it. I'm innocent.
Mhm.
Man.
Innocent. That guy knows you're not innocent.
You are now a murderer, little lad.
That
She
lady
died.
died?
I've just come from the hospital. Your victim has died.
What the heck?
He must be a great disappointment to you, son.
Wow.
Spit him. Yuck.
What a
Oh,
nasty movie.
This freaking movie has no freaking filters, man.
Yeah? True.
Right?
Right?
After a trial with judges and a jury, and some very hard words spoken against your friend and humble narrator,
Humble
he was
narrator.
sentenced to 14 years.
14 years.
Is it going to be in and out of institutions like this? Though more in than out for most of you. The thrill of theft, of violence, the urge.
Look at that.
Well, I ask you, what is it worth? Don't you laugh, damn you! Don't you laugh!
What is he doing there in the front? Like helping the priest?
What the heck?
Yeah, they're in prison, so of course.
Let's have a little reverence, you bastards!
Ah, he's responsible for the projector. What? He's singing.
It had not been edifying, indeed not. Being in this hellhole and human zoo for 2 years now,
2 years.
chopped by brutal warders, and meeting leering criminals and perverts, ready to dribble all over a luscious young mouthchip like your storyteller.
Mhm.
The way he tells us, like he's a humble narrator.
Yeah.
Is there something troubling you, my son?
It's about this new thing they're all talking about, Father. About this new treatment that gets you out of prison in no time at all.
What? What treatment?
How about putting me in for this new treatment, Father?
What is that treatment?
It has not been used in this prison yet. The governor has grave doubts about it, and I have heard that there are very serious dangers involved.
I don't care about the dangers, Father.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be good.
Oh, you wanna just get out? This is their bit of sunlight? What the heck? They don't have a yard?
That's it.
No wonder he wants to get out. 14 years he has to stay in this prison.
Yeah, 2 years already.
Inspection. Was it the governor or the warden?
Common criminals like these are best dealt with on a purely curative basis. Kill that criminal reflex, that's all.
The test.
They enjoy their so-called punishment.
You're absolutely right, sir.
Shut up, bleeding hole! What crime did you commit?
The accidental killing of a person, sir.
Uh-huh.
He's enterprising, aggressive, outgoing, young, bold.
He wants to be part of the test.
He'll do.
See?
Let's see, I'm curious now.
That's why he said, like, I like it here. Because he wants to feel like he enjoyed this punishment, so they will make that test.
Yeah, but I guess he has no idea what it's all about.
If I may offer a word of advice, Doc, you'll have to watch this one.
True.
A right brutal bastard he has been, and will be again.
Mm-hmm.
In spite of all his sucking up to the prison chaplain and reading the Bible.
You see through him, Marianne.
The way he looks.
Yeah, because he doesn't believe it like him into reading the Bible and a changed person.
What exactly is the treatment here going to be then?
Just going to show you some films.
You mean like going to the pictures? I like to biddy the old films now and again.
Wow, look at him. Strip. Like,
yeah. Like in
I was
asylum.
bound up in a straitjacket. And the Gulliver was strapped to a headrest with like wires running away from it.
He cannot blink. He cannot hold his eyes.
That is like torture, Marianne.
It's like brainwashing device, man.
Getting interesting, Marianne?
Now it does. It was kind of filthy in the beginning. But now it's intriguing and filthy.
You're saying. This is so freaking weird. Look at all the doctors behind him.
So far, the first film was a very good professional piece of cine, like it was done in Hollywood. Now, all the time I was watching this, I was beginning to get very aware of, like, not feeling all that well.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But I tried to forget this, concentrating on the next film, which jumped right away on a young Devotchka.
So this is all the things that he did?
When it came to the 6th or 7th Malchik, I began to feel really sick.
So until he will feel sick about what he's seeing on the
Yeah,
screen?
I think so, I think so.
He's forced to watch.
I want to be sick.
So the mind learns that it's sickening to watch this.
Very soon now, the drug will cause the subject to experience a death-like paralysis, together with deep feelings of terror and helplessness.
Dr. Brodsky is pleased with you. You've made a very positive response. Now, tomorrow there will be 2 sessions, of course, morning and afternoon.
I don't think it's gonna change though. He's too smart, man.
It was horrible.
Of course it was horrible. Violence is a very horrible thing.
I never used to feel sick before. I used to feel like the very opposite.
You see, when we're healthy, we respond to the presence of the hateful with fear and nausea. You're becoming healthy, that's all. By this time tomorrow, you'll be healthier still.
I see, I understand.
But I don't know if he can be cured.
Nah. It's in the consciousness, man.
It was the next day, brothers, and I had truly done my best morning and afternoon to play it their way. Though not on the soundtrack, my brothers, the only sound being music. Then I noticed, in all my pain and sickness, what music it was. Ludwig van.
His favorite music. Now he will hate that song too.
I've learned my lesson, sir. I see now what I've never seen before. I'm cured. Praise God.
Nah.
Cured yet.
Yeah, he's right.
In less than a fortnight now, you will be a free man.
Fortnite now, okay.
Let's see. They have something in plan.
Let's see though. Why is he like a presentation now? Because there's so many people. Like maybe he's one of the success tests that they ever have.
Let's see.
Look at him! He's wearing normal clothes now.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage we introduce the subject himself. Tomorrow we send him out with confidence into the world again.
He's out.
Prison taught him the false smile, the rubbed hands of hypocrisy,
Mm-hmm.
the fawning greed.
There's the guy here.
This guy will read him.
But enough of words. Actions speak louder than
Mhm.
action now.
You should be watching him when he's out. What, just show them a viral video? Of course he will react from that freaking long torture.
Yeah.
It's different from doing it, you know? Hello, what is this?
Oh, you don't wash much, do you? Why'd you say that, brother? I had a shower this morning.
What is this, a script?
Well, you must think I'm awfully stupid.
Trying to trigger him.
I think so.
Ah.
Oh my goodness. Of course he can do this in front of other people because he wants to go out.
I do this, and that, and this. And if you want to start something, well, you just go ahead. Go on. Go on. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
Is it that you? Well, I want you to lick it. Go on!
Would you believe your faithful friend and long-suffering narrator pushed
Long-suffering.
out his red Yazik 1.5 miles to lick the Grasny Vonny boots?
This is like a performance.
Of course
It's
he
not the
can.
real
He
deal.
can be so dangerous that I pretend the whole time.
Of course.
And I have no idea.
Ah, a woman. Let's see how he can resist.
Uh-huh. Look at this guy.
Was that I'd like to have her right down there on the floor with the old in-out. Real savage.
But he has to pretend.
Yep. He knows this, man.
He feels sick.
But quick as a shot came the sickness.
Uh-huh.
Wow. That guy's so proud of it.
Any questions?
Choice, okay?
The boy has no real choice, has he?
Yeah, the priest.
He ceases to be a wrongdoer. He ceases also to be a creature capable of moral choice.
We're not concerned with motives, with a higher ethics. We are concerned only with cutting down crime.
I see, I understand.
He's enjoying this.
Through scientific means.
The point is that it works.
Uh-huh.
Look at him, so proud of himself.
Yeah, you should make a reality TV out of him.
And the very next day, your friend and humble narrator
Ah, the
was
humble
a free
narrator.
man.
Was set free.
Of course. But it's different from inside, in the different corners of the world, than in his own home. And in his own home, he'll be reminded of the things that he had
Let's
before.
see.
Look at that face. You think you can trust that face? Oh, look, his room changed.
Oh, hi there, Mark Peenham.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Aye, should have let us know, lad. Not that we're not very pleased to see you again. And all cured too, eh?
I'm completely reformed.
We'll see about that.
The way the father is acting like that, like scared of him.
Yeah.
There's a strange fella sitting on the sofa.
Exactly. They replaced him?
That's Joe.
Who's Joe?
What?
He rents your room.
I see.
Ah, interesting. And this is how it starts.
I know what you've done. You're back to make life a misery for your lovely parents once more is at it. Well, over my dead corpse you will, because
Whoa.
you see they've let me be more like a son to them
What?
than like a lodger.
Joe!
Also, or maybe pretending still? I don't know.
Are you all right, lad?
Hush, Dad. Treatment.
Uh-huh.
What's going to happen to me then? That's my room is in. What suggestions have you, my P&M, to make?
Yeah, what did it want to do?
We can't very well just kick Joe out. Not just like that, can we? Joe's paid next month's rent already, so...
That means you have to find your own place.
I mean, I've got you two to think of. Who've been like a father and mother to me.
Basically, he's been replaced.
The tender mercies of this young monster, who's been like no real son at all.
Man.
Let him go and find a room somewhere else. He doesn't deserve such a good mum and dad as he's had.
Uh-oh.
Heck?
I think you're playing with fire, boy.
I've never seen him cry though.
I'm leaving now. You won't ever pity me no more.
That guy is so weird.
I know.
My goodness. Well, basically, they replace him just like that. Well, let's see if you're really reformed, Alex boy.
I was thinking he's pretending, but then he got sick even here.
We'll see. Ah, an old man.
Some cutter, me brother.
Remember, he doesn't like them?
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, brother.
Okay.
Huh?
Is he that same guy?
I think so, yeah.
Holy Mother of God and all the blessed saints in heaven preserve us. I never forget a face speak of.
Uh-huh.
Poisonous young swine that near
It was him.
Then there was like a sea of dirty, smelly old men trying to get at your humble narrator. It being better to be hit at like that than want to sit and feel that horrible pain.
Oh, the police came.
Back away! All away with you! What's the trouble, sir?
His friend became a freaking police?
No
Is that
way.
them?
How goes?
How the heck?
Impossible. No magic, little Alex. A job for two who are now of job age.
Job age, huh? How the heck they got into the police?
Man.
Well, this is kind of dangerous now. They took him.
Yeah, but why? I think they want to get rid of him.
This is to make sure you stay cured.
I think they want to get rid of him, man.
Or torture him.
See?
Whoa, what the heck?
Oh, they don't kill him. Oh, they don't kill him.
Where was I to go who had no home and no money?
Don't tell me he's going to that writer's house.
Not realizing in the state I was in where I was and had been before.
Yeah, he just needed a place to stay. And he came across this house again. See?
Yeah.
I'll see who it is.
Where's the wife? He's experiencing all the things that he did before, like he's coming
Yeah,
back
like
to
he's
him.
being...
He's the reason for that. Definitely.
What's happened to you, my boy?
Being held helpless like a babe in arms, and suddenly realizing where he was. But I knew I was safe. I knew he would not remember me.
Police. Ghastly, horrible police.
I think he remembers
I think
you.
so.
He's been reading the paper, remember?
I know you.
That's it.
Isn't it your picture in the newspapers?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I see you on the video this morning? Are you not the poor victim of this horrible new technique? My heart goes out to you, poor boy. Well, you are not the first to come here in distress.
He doesn't recognize him.
Julian, draw a bath for this young man.
Certainly, Frank.
God bless you, sir.
Oh no, I think he has a different agenda, Marianne.
Maybe he knows who he is.
Yeah, for sure. This is his time for revenge. That's what
Maybe.
I feel.
Think so.
Look at him. He's chilling now.
He can be the most potent weapon imaginable to ensure that the government is not returned to the forthcoming election. This young boy is a living witness to these diabolical proposals. The people, the common people, must know, must see.
Uh-huh.
He'll be here.
Let's see.
Maybe they don't want. They don't. I know not a lot of people like that idea of rehabilitation.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if you try to... The government is treating the population gravely, but they cannot riot against it because they cannot do anything harm.
I don't know what is his agenda though. Maybe he wants to prove it that it's not the test, but it's not true.
With the rain, I've a smile on my face.
He will remember it now. That's it, because he's the same song that he's singing when he was here. The singing in the rain.
Yeah.
Now he remembered. You're so stupid.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Maybe he did not remember him at all.
But now he does.
Now he does. You and your freaking singing. I feel pity for him a while ago, and now I think it's the opposite.
Food, all right.
What? I think
Try
somewhere.
the wine.
What? Poison?
Who knows?
See?
Won't you join me?
No. My health doesn't allow it.
Uh-huh.
He's making sure it's not poison.
You better drink it.
Smells nice too. Well, here's to it.
Have another glass.
What?
Wanna make him drunk?
I don't know.
My wife used to do everything for me and leave me to my writing.
Your wife, sir? Is she away?
No, she's dead.
She's dead.
I'm sorry to hear about that, sir.
She was very badly raped, you see. The doctors told me it was pneumonia, but I knew what it was.
Oh my goodness.
Another victim of the modern age. But you can be helped. I phoned some friends while you were having your bath. They're very, very important people, and are interested in you.
They're here.
They came.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Who are these people?
So this is the young man. Well, as I said, we've heard about you. We are interested in your case.
In addition to your being conditioned against acts of sex and violence, you've inadvertently been conditioned against music.
The music, the one he likes.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
It's all right, thank you. So now you have the same reaction to music as you do to sex and violence.
No, Mrs. You see, it's not all music. It's just the night.
It's just that specific
Yeah.
song.
When I hear the night, I get like this funny feeling. I feel very low in myself. I can't see much in the future. And I feel that any second something terrible is going to happen to me.
Yeah. What? Because of the wine?
Well done, Frank.
Did he kill him?
Get the car, would you please?
What are you doing with them? And who is these people?
I don't know. He's not dead.
No, he was just like drugged.
Yeah, pass out.
I woke up.
Really?
Pain and sickness all over me like an animal.
Where he is?
He's in a bedroom.
Then I realized what it was. The music coming up from the floor.
It's the symphony. Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Ninth Symphony.
They're torturing him.
Yeah. And he cannot escape this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he said, like, he cannot stand that music anymore. He's upstairs. Ma, this is revenge.
Yeah.
So these two people just came to help him.
Yeah.
So when I think about it, he knew all along, Marianne, that it was him.
Maybe, yeah.
You're right, I think so.
I think he's gonna hold this music until he's done for. What is he gonna do? How is he gonna end it?
Suddenly I did what I had to do.
What?
And what I had wanted to do.
Suicidal thoughts?
To blast off forever out of this wicked, cruel world.
He jumps. He jumps, man.
Don't tell me he survived. He survived!
He survived!
I came back to life after a long, black gap.
Look.
Uh-huh.
What the heck was that?
Freaking everybody's wicked, man. Uh-huh.
How are you?
Are you feeling better?
What makes you think you are welcome?
You were in the papers again, son. It said how the government drove you to try and do yourself in. Maybe it was our fault too.
So, I see. Because of this, the government was blamed.
Let's see, man. How is this gonna end?
I'm Dr. Taylor.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm your psychiatrist. I'm going to show you some slides, and you're going to tell me what you think about them.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
Each of these slides needs a reply from one of the people in the picture. You tell me what you think the person would say. All right. Isn't the plumage beautiful?
It's not got a beak.
Good.
The worst.
I'm so proud of his answer.
The boy you always quarreled with is seriously ill?
My mind is a blank. And I'll smash your face For you, you're blockos.
What the heck?
I think it's back to normal, Marianne.
You want?
No time for the old in and out, love. I've just come to read the meter.
The meter.
You can do whatever you like with these.
I would like to smash them.
The worst.
Pick them all up and throw out!
He's back to his old self, I think.
I think so.
So I waited. And oh, my brothers,
You went
I
back
got
to
a lot
prison.
better.
Just wait outside for a moment, will you, officer? Yes, sir.
There's an officer watching you.
I seem to have arrived when the patient's in the middle of supper.
Oh, that's quite all right, Minister. No trouble at all.
The minister. Is this the same guy as before the Ministry of Justice or something?
Yeah.
I can tell you with all sincerity that I and the government of which I'm a member are deeply sorry about this, my boy. Deeply sorry.
Well, it did work when you think about it.
There are certain people who wanted to use you for political ends.
Yeah, that always was.
You leave here, you will have no worries. We
No,
shall
I have a
settle
bad
everything.
feeling about this.
Good job on a good salary. And in compensation for what you believe you have suffered. But also because you are helping us.
Helping you, sir.
How?
It is no secret that this government has lost a lot of popularity because of you, my boy. There are some who think that at the next election we shall be out.
Oh, yeah.
The press has chosen to take a very unfavorable view of what we tried to do. Public opinion has a way of changing. You can be instrumental in changing the public's verdict.
Oh my goodness. So that means he still wants to prove to the world that the experiment works.
You can rely on me, Fred.
Good. Oh, yes, I understand you're fond of music. I have arranged a little surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Surprise?
What is that, speaker?
So big. They're gonna put that song again.
Wow. The music is back? I don't understand. Is the music playing?
I don't know.
Look.
Bro.
What happened to him?
What
This
the
is in
heck?
his mind.
I was cured, all right.
The worst of my life.
Jen Kelly. Anthony Burgess, based on the novel. Malcolm McDowell.
Man.
What the heck? The song, at least the song is so nice. This.
Yeah.
From
I know.
Gene Kelly.
What the heck we just watched?
What the heck was that? No, in the end, it was obvious that he was back to himself.
Yeah.
It was just, I understand what happened at the end when he went to that writer's house. Because I think it was a little bit politics. So they really wanted those people, the guy and the woman that came to the house, they really wanted the experiment to fail. That's why him jumping off from his house, that means like, oh, that experiment drove him to kill himself. So the experiment wasn't a success.
I have a feeling, like since they started the experiment on him in the prison, except the part with the police, right?
He changed?
Everything was scripted for him to go through that.
No, I don't think so, no.
Because when you think about it,
It wasn't scripted.
they wanted to really test him out in the, you know, to see
Who would want to test them out?
those people who did the experiment on him.
No, they wanted to be successful, Marian, because have you noticed, it even showed us in the end, like, he even explained it to him, like, if they failed in the next election, they will be out. That government, the new one, because the new government, because he was introduced right away, that Frederick guy, when he was still in prison, that he was the new Minister of Justice, right? So if they fail the experiment in the next election, they will not be in. So I bet, I'm guessing that writer and his friends, they're supporting the different different kind of people in the politics. So they want that different government people in the government to be out, right? But in the end, they were asking him to help him.
Yeah.
So maybe pretend,
yeah,
like we cured you and all, to pretend like he is cured. that the experiment worked. But as you can tell, the music for maybe he said it is not cured. But come on, other than that, this movie is so weird. I could not believe that this movie was like this. I
Yep.
was thinking like it's like a little bit mystery, a horror.
Nah, man.
It's all different.
Yeah,
I was
messed up.
shocked. It is messed up.
That's messed up. That's what I can say about it.
I bet.
It's what? What do you
I
bet?
bet that this movie was not really shown in a lot of cinema, Moran, because
yeah,
it's so
yeah.
explicit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, and it kind of it's so close, like so near to belong to the category of banned movies.
Oh.
Because
I would not wonder if it is bad.
because the movie itself is just disturbing because
Oh yeah.
because
the
it's
mind
not
of a
about because it's
person.
just like involved like abuse in and murder and all that, but the way they portray it and the way it almost felt like the world is how you call it, seen from his lens, like everything, because even when he went to that place where he lived, everything was messed up. And,
Yeah, it was, right?
and the
Or
only
maybe they just
time,
live in a very bad neighborhood, Mark.
yeah, the only time I've seen let's say a bit justified what they did with that girl.
But only that because the girl got away, Mark.
Yeah, but everything else, nothing. Like
yeah,
everything
like
else.
they showed him that this Alex is a presentation of violence. Because I think
Yeah.
I have maybe this movie was done in the 1971, right? Because we don't really we have to talk about the situation, the crime,
Yeah.
the society in that time, right?
yes.
Maybe it's very high, the ultra violent, how they use the
Yep.
term, how there's so many violent in television that were portrayed, and people were
Yeah,
like, what do you call that?
it was a lot back then. The most prolific.
Yeah, it has an impact on the society to young kids.
Yeah, and the most most cases of serial killers is in the 70s.
But this is in the
You know?
UK. This is in the UK, right?
Yeah.
'Cause the accent is there,
Mhm.
and
Man.
you can. I think this movie could be we got decipher in so many ways. For
Yeah.
example, we could talk about. I don't want to go further than this because we're just doing a reaction, because we're not gonna do a long, detailed review about this movie.
Yes.
But you can talk about like it is a real. I think there is a real test, Marian, where they're trying exactly what they're doing,
Yeah.
to turn a bad person into good using scientific means.
Yeah.
I think there is something like that. I think I've
Yeah.
heard of that. I don't know why, but I feel
There
like
is, but it's failing to actually make it like a like a working person working individual after that, because basically you take the autonomy away from
yeah,
the
exactly
person.
what that priest said.
The
That
priest
he
said, yeah.
didn't have a choice anymore.
Oh yes.
But
Oh,
even
yes.
if no, I don't believe that it will ever be a success if someone
No,
tried to
no,
do that. No,
No,
because
no.
it's innate in
oh,
us
yes.
to
Oh,
have
yes.
this free will,
Oh yes.
like to choose. But
Yeah,
even
man.
though there is a certain ways to make you believe that you're having your own you're making your own choices, but you're not.
Because the very fact that they take the choice from you to do bad, even if you do good, you don't even know you're doing good either. You're just doing a certain aspect because they programmed you to do it like that, but you're not happy even about that.
This is
You
movie
know?
is so messed up. Like I cannot even think of anything else to say about it.
Yeah.
Like what I enjoy about it though is like how they talk. They have this very different vocabulary, like so very
Oh,
old
yeah, yeah.
English. I feel like it's very
especially in the beginning.
the does die, and there's so many words that they use that I could understand, that you have to decipher along the way. That's what they meant. Like vivid is to see. Okay. But yeah, when you think about it, vivid, like clear to see. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else? Even just the explicit is just too much for my life, guys.
It was, yes.
And what else can you say about this?
Oh yeah, we can say a lot,
my
but the thing
goodness.
is, since this is posted on YouTube, right? Because if it's just on our Patreon, I can go like very explicit, but I don't want to go in that freaking length. What I'm gonna say is like, for even loving, you need free will. Even the term, like, I'm gonna sacrifice for the better good. You need free will for that. I think there is other forces at play when somebody does evil and does bad and enjoys that. I don't think at the core of it they actually enjoying. They pretend to enjoy, because the joy itself, right? It's supposed to be from the goodness. Like, look at one tree. When you plant a tree, when you put a seed and it grows, right? You reap the fruits from it. You take the fruits. The very same, the very narrative of that. Like, I plant the seed, it grows in a sapling, it grows into a tree, it grows the fruit. I take the fruit, I taste the fruit. I can see it, smell it, taste it, enjoying, right? But opposite of that, what it is, I take my axe, cut down the tree, I burn the tree, to the ground, and there is nothing left there. And if I say, well, I enjoy doing that, but then you're gonna die out of hunger. There is how I call it? There's an aftermath about it. So when the people say, oh, he was evil and enjoyed that, well, even the Nazis, after they did what they did, they went back to their, and enjoy a good dinner. Because if they really stood like, bro, let's talk about the elephant in the room, what the heck we just did today? Because eventually, if you read about it, they could not do it anymore. That's why they even invented the gas chambers, because they don't want to see the faces of the victims. Because before that, they used, like, bullets. And they use it, the excuse, oh no, we're using wasting a lot of ammunition. No, it's not that. They could not take it, the face of the victims.
Yeah, it's much better if do
not see them, right?
It's the same when it comes to food, right? You are afraid to kill an animal to eat it, but you're willing to go to the supermarket and buy one. It's the same. But when I watch this movie, Marianne, the way it is, like the way the direction went and how they show us in the film, I think Stanley did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
I think from what I remembered in the Shining, and this one, I see a similar of direction of how he wants it, and I think if he, because I have not read the book, and as you can tell in the end, it is written and a novel by that guy, I forgot, Burgess. Right, so I think he did portray the wickedness. He showed us that, like, if you don't have the guts to see it through, I don't think you could watch this movie until the end, because that's how it was. Like, it was too much. It was too much, to be honest. But it was portrayed, the evilness, the violence. He portrayed it clearly.
Yep.
And although there were some naked scenes, right? But the deed, they don't really show it. No. Only that part when it was so fast.
The time lapse.
Yeah, the time lapse. But you can barely see anything because it was just so fast.
But if I summarize the movie itself, I can say like 25%. Give and take was about him doing that, and the 75 is the remaining of the aftermath. But it's kind of like, I've seen this similar approach to other movies in the old. Like, they want you to see this feeling disgust, and how they said it,
and then feel sorry for him,
and then feel sorry for him, but at the same time some people feel like, he deserved that.
I feel like that,
but I see it as a if he's feeling pain because it's disturbing, because they programmed
his mind.
That's not how you call it. He didn't get what he deserved. Because the soul wrenching pain is even more heavier than the body one.
He's only reacting to the images that he can remember, like a torture, like a trauma. So he's not doing it by choice, like, okay, I am what do you call that? I am refraining away from evil deeds because I know it is wrong. No, he is only refraining from it, and he feels bad about it because he has this physical reaction that he gets from it. Right? That was it. Right? So I do believe the more he sees violence, the more he will get used to it, and then he will be back to normal.
Exactly, man.
That's why when he came out and those bad things happening to him, I know he will just.
But I was surprised when he came to his parents and was about to hit that guy or something, then he felt that pain. I was like, wait a minute. So he wasn't pretending the whole time, you know?
Yeah,
it was really happened.
Yeah, it is. Marian is the
Man.
effect of that experiment
The
on
experiment was dangerous when
So
thinking
the
about.
priest was right that his choice was taken away.
Yeah.
Only the result.
Yeah.
Like right, like imagine, Marian, you sit down in straight jacket and you're forced to watch the same thing over and over again.
I know. Conditioning.
Yes, brainwashing.
It's conditioning to a certain pattern that when once triggered is gonna have the reaction.
No, but what if you get used to it? Because humans tend to adapt so fast.
Oh yes.
Right? So
yes.
And when he fell, like he was back to his old self.
Mm-hmm. Because I will tell you one thing, and like I want to end with this. It's whenever I had to do something bad, like let's say, I don't know, even as a kid, I knew deep inside is bad. Like I knew it, like 100% is bad. But you know how I managed to do that bad thing?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because I want to do it or because I was enjoying it. It's because I was lying to myself, keep like repeating to myself, like, bro, you're not a pussy. You know, just do it.
Oh yeah, the
You
pressure.
know,
that's the peer pressure.
Like
man.
I was saying to myself, even what others say, like, come on, let him be. He doesn't have the guts to do it.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Like to sell an apple from a neighbor or something like. And I was like, I will prove it to them. It gets replaced with the ego and the pride, you know, to do that, to prove yourself.
Do you know why his friends became police officers?
Because they were afraid they will end up like him.
No. It's the same government that give chances to bad people so they become good. Or something like that. It's the new government. And they don't want to fail.
Maybe.
So, I don't know, guys.
Maybe.
Is this sci-fi for you enough, Marianne?
Maybe. Like, they only show it with his case, but at the same time, it happened all over the place at the same time with the government.
No, they did. I think they even said it there. And I was like, oh, okay, no wonder who's...
I thought they're going to kill him. I thought that's it.
No.
But they didn't.
No. And do you think this is sci-fi?
I don't know if it's sci-fi.
The thing about brainwashing,
horror.
Yeah, it is
It's
something
a psychological
like that.
horror.
Something
That's what
like
it is.
that. Oh my
That's
goodness.
what it is.
Well, guys, you voted for this one. Thank
Yeah.
you for watching with us. I hope you enjoyed our reaction. Mostly our faces will be like this.
Most of the time I was shocked.
Me too.
Trying to process.
I could not say much about it because I was like, I've never really seen a movie like this explicit, guys. So maybe I have.
Because the pace of the movie was like so fast and then slow down and then so fast and then slow down.
And his narration, the only time I laugh is the way he narrates himself, the way he talk himself, that he's the humble narrator, your faithful narrator. Like, okay, we've seen the
so
evil
proud.
things you did, okay? You cannot be a faithful, I mean, he is a faithful narrator because even in prison, he still tried to tell us the story. But basically, guys,
how was it?
This was something to watch, you know.
Yep.
Thank you for watching with us. I hope you enjoyed our reaction again. If you want to see the long version of this movie, guys, of course, you can join us on our Patreon or you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel down below.
Please do. Till next time. Bye-bye.